Okay, Dale, George, what's happening today at St. George's?
What we're doing is a fun movie day. It's going to be a movie with children and their families at 1:30 today, and have popcorn and drinks. And then tonight we're going to do a movie for all others that want to come, that we normally feed, and people in the neighborhood. And we're going to have hot dogs and popcorn, and it's just a fun day.
And what inspired you to do this?
What inspired me? Back in 1992, I got involved feeding here at St. George's, and been involved since then on Thursday evenings. I was on the original board, and I always felt we should do more. And then I was recently in Boston and at a meeting, and at lunchtime I went across the street to a cathedral and said a few prayers and came back, and I got on the elevator with this gentleman, and another gentleman asked him how his son was doing, and he said he's doing well, but I'm still supporting him. And I put my hand on his shoulder, and I said, still on the payroll, huh? And he said, yeah. He says, but it's tax deductible now. I went up to my room and freshened up, and then came back to my meeting, and he was the next platform speaker, Mike Gardner. He wrote a movie about his life and in the pursuit of happiness, and that's what we're showing this evening.
What's the message that you want to give to the community by showing movies here?
That we're a family. We're all here. Just have some entertainment, have some joy time together, and just be a part of the community, something they can enjoy that they might not be able to go and see a movie, and just that we're here for them.
Now, why do you consider this a ministry? What about this? How do you relate this to Jesus Christ?
Well, I personally went through a problem back in the early 90s, and it brought me to my knees, and I just know what having Christ in my life has done for me, and I just want to share that and be a part of that, and I'd like to see someday that the people that we're feeding that comes to church with us and be a part of this whole organization.
And how long have you been involved with St. George's?
Been involved since January of 1992. I was on the original board, helped for the center, and treasurer of that board, and set it up originally, and been staying involved regularly on Thursday evenings, organizing it for St. Mark's Church for their feeding program, and do it on a Monday also once every 3 months. And just at times I feel like I get burned out, and I just get so lifted being here, helping others. And
tell me some more about the feeding program. How does it start, and how does it work?
All right, we have different organizations, 32 I think there is, churches, synagogue, Kiwanis involved, and during the lunch time, Monday through Friday, we have help here that's on the payroll from the center, and volunteers to do lunches. And then Monday through Friday evening, we have these 32 different organizations that take their turn in feeding, bring their own food, prepare it, and serve. And then on Saturdays, we have a group that comes in and gives them sandwiches and extra sandwiches and chips and drinks to take home with them.
What do you hope will be the effect of this new type of ministry you're doing? You've been very successful with the feeding program. I think you've fed over 180,000 people in the years you've been doing it. You hope to develop, and it's engendered St. George's to the community here, to the poor and homeless. Is this what you want to see happen with the movie program?
Yeah, I want to give back some more to them. Also, I forgot to mention on Sundays, they're also the ones attending church here and being a part of our service get fed on Sundays also. But I want to just bring more to them. I just feel there's programs that can be brought in for their benefit, and we're a resource center that we can help them. Tony, as you well know, you've started a program on Mondays, getting people jobs, and they just want to do more for them.
Now you're actually a member of St. Mark's.
Yes.
which is another Episcopal church farther north, but it's always had a special relationship with St. George's. Is that right?
That is correct, and that one of their big missions is to do more here at St. George's. And we want to support Mike McManus, the priest here now, and I'd like to have this church grow back, and it's just a beautiful mission.
What is it, you're doing two different programs today. You're doing one for families and children and one for the homeless. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, I've originally thought my dream was to do it on an evening for the homeless and the needy and those in the community. And then once I got together with a group of people, they discussed the children and families. And I think, wow, if we're going to make a difference in this world, it's going to have to, I feel, start with the children. Maybe over many generations we can make a difference to them. And so that's exciting. So we ended up doing it on Saturday. And the first movie is going to be Cars. And we're going to show that at 1:30. And then the second movie is going to be Pursuit of Happiness.
So what are the future plans if this is successful today? What's the future plan for this program?
In the future, I hope to do this at least once a month. My dream one time is to do it every week. We're going to have to get more up-to-date equipment to make it easier if we want to get to that level. But right now we're going to do it at least once a month, try to do it.
But you started this, you're starting this program from scratch. There was absolutely no equipment and no volunteers. You've gotten the equipment and you've organized the volunteers, is that right?
Yeah, it's just blessing. I group with a group of guys that we group every Saturday morning and talk about our apostolic success and failures, and then also when each of us have an individual problem, we're there to support each other. And one of my reunion brothers knew a person that had this type of equipment. That's what he does for a living, and he was going to call him when he got back to his office flying back to Washington. And when he arrived at the airport, the gentleman was there, and the projector came in the mail to us 2 weeks later, donated to us. And then I've had other friends at church that I'm using their speakers, their amplifier, and so it came together. Just God has been there with us and guide us, and it's just going to be fun.
Anything else you'd like to say about the program or St. George's?
Well, St. George's has touched a lot of people. You know, they've been coming here for years. Some of the same people I fed in '92 are still feeding. The program is a resource for people that can help them, and it's just, you know, and we're hoping that we can make a difference in their life, and hope that I know a lot of them have a relationship with Christ, and just those that don't, that we will inspire them to.
Well, thank you for all the good work that you've done.
Well, it's a joy. Thank you, Tony. It's really a joy to be here, and I just love it.